Hi, this is Sharo from Auto Services Provider. This Chevy Equinox 2.4 LEA engine, I guess. And customer supposed to bring to my shop, but they drop it to my house. Anyways, the problem is the customer was telling me that car was running properly. They turned and car was shut down. I don't know what happened, but whenever they crank in front of me, that's look like a timing it off, like free engine. So just for before starting it, that engine is interference engine and it can break the valves or piston. That's a fault in this engine. Or you can say once the timing is off, it cannot be safe. But how we confirm it? Either is bad or we can do something. So there will be two practical or three practical tests we can see it and we can figure out. Start one, we have to remove everything from here, go to the coils, remove the coils, spark plugs, and try to physically check it. One. Secondly, remove the valve cover and check the valves itself, bend or not. How you check it? It's like either tap it adjusters or you can say the tap it lashes. They fall down or it's broken. That will be physical. The third is whenever you remove the valve cover, you will see the slap on the timing chain, which is common on these engines. The third test, there are two tests have. Third test, how we confirm it, either it's broken piston as well or not before starting any. So normally we remove the head and see it's how it's broken or not. But I have one more technique which is use we use it more technical support from the technology. So that will be help to identify that it is working or not. And before doing anything, I have to go inside, scan the vehicle, and see if there's any codes for like timing problem or anything. So it will confirm me that what's going on. Customers told me that they for a scanner or something they have a code sensor codes, which is makes sense to me. But there should be some other codes as well. A small scanner cannot figure out. Anyways, so we'll start work and I'll tell you step by step. Hopefully you will like this video and it's implement on our other engines as well to identify it. Hopefully you will like it. Thank you. Please subscribe, please share, and be here with me. Thanks. Now we are in and mileage is 101,784. It's nothing, 117, nothing. But these engines are used to go bad around 100,000 somewhere. So now I'm doing my deep scanning, which is scanner over here, and let's start scanning and let's see what's going on. Okay, bunch of codes: coolant temperature below threshold, trim fuel, catalytic converter, evap emission, cold start, rough idling. That is most important because whenever the timing is going off, they will do like this. Body module, right lamp, it's not a concern right now. AC, I don't concern. So these are right now for engine side, which is temperature, fuel trim, rich, catalyst, and evap emission, which is linked to this rough idling. And that is giving me idea that have an issue with some timing chain or something rattling on. That's basically started from here. I love to show you the sound, but I don't want to take a risk for it because customer already crank it so many times. But I'm alone right now, so I cannot give you the sound how it's. But you can understand whenever the engine have wrong timing, it will free move. Good point is not stucking right now, but hopefully it's not banned the valve. That's only 1% hope. But let's see. I'll tear down these things and I'll go further on and I'll show you what trick I'm using it. Okay, on this point, I just removed the coils. Everything is out. Whenever you're moving it, just clip it up and then push this one, and that will be coil bit. That's all four of them is 10 millimeter, which is hold the coil. Now, if you don't have a what I'm showing it, it's just a camera you can fix with the Android phone or Android tablet, and for me, I can fix it on my scanner. So what I'm going to do is easy way. So three ways I told you before. So one is remove the, if you don't have any equipments, remove the valve cover, see physically what's going on, how much bad you can see from the top side, but and the timing chain too, but you cannot see how much bad damage inside the engine. So what I'm trying to do is starting from the inside first before removing this valve cover, because if I see all of them are good inside, that only problem will be timing guides or anything. So hopefully that will fix it. But if it's band valve or broken piston, then I will not spend time on removing this cover or anything. We'll change the system or depend on the customer, either he wanted to put a new head or anything, but at least we have idea what's going on inside the engine. So what I'm doing is just making a shortcut and see it what it, and this is a what's called 5/8 plugs will be removed with the 5/8, and that's it. Okay, let's see what I'm seeing it. Maybe you can see it, but it's not too much clear. I put a maximum light, but it's look like this piston is not bad. Okay, it's a glare, so I cannot show you on cameras very well. But definitely the second piston have a mark. If you can see that's marks on it, second piston. I'll go fast on third piston. Okay, third piston have a carbon marks moved. So definitely it shows me something that also tapped a little bit. You can see the valve marks on it. I'm just clockwise rounding it. I mean anti-clockwise, so I can see it. So if I can see like this, you can see that that's, I think that's corner is broke. Okay, let's look like a valve down. So what exactly I'm looking is like if pistons are not broken or broken. So I have to decide either engine has to be changed or only head will be changed, or head will go to the lathe work machine shop. So definitely they have a marks on the pistons, but it's not broken. That's the third one piston, and that's what I'm trying to capture it. So you can see it. That's a mark where the valve touched. So definitely valves are banned. Here you can see number 4 piston. You can see some pieces on it. Uh, I cannot see any valve marks on it, but there's some junk or crunk on it. Let me go further on deep, but yeah. So number 3 and number 2 definitely have a marks on it. So hopefully that will work after completing the timing. Yes. If I can go for like number 2 again, you can see the marks over here. Definitely it's touched the, it's number 2. So if let's suppose if have a issue, we don't have to change the block right now because it's look good to me. So definitely we have to do head job, or before doing a head job, sometimes it's like barely touched it, but it will not bend it. But that's the 1% chances, which is I'm not sure about it. So what I can do is like open the cover, valve cover, and finalize, recheck it, everything, any lifters are broken or anything is broken, so that will confirm me that it will be changed the head or do a head job, and rest of the thing timing complete has to be replaced, timing with the guides and everything. These are common on the So remember one thing, around 70 to 80,000, if you have a misfire or rattling or some noises or something like a code coming on, go to your mechanic, check your engine and change the timing system. That will save your more expense, and change the water pump as well on that time. Water pump, thermostat, housing, everything you have to change it. So that will be prevent your engine to cluster failure. Thank you for watching my video. This is what I did first step. Now I'll gonna open it and let's see for other things that will be on second videos. Thank you very much. So nice of you, and have a subscribe my channel. Please share. This can work on other engines as well. So thank you for watching. Okay, tearing down ecotec 2.4 Chevy engine, GM engine. They are in multiple cars, and the customer bought it this car, and they have a free engine. It's like off timing. And my previous video, I make a physical check inside the pistons. The pistons are good. Only I found two marks on piston 2 and piston 3. The little bit marks on the piston, which is like look like it's touched the valve. So hopefully its valves are not banned, but these are engines are used to know interference engine, and they normally get problem once the timing is off. So I know the timing is off for this because I did scan and they were showing me some codes. You can check on my first video. So I'm just tearing down this thing and going for open the valve cover. So purpose of taking off this valve, already mentioned you, but the video mentioned the bolt sizes. So one bolt size is this one, second is holding the fuel rail. That size is little shorter, and there's another size which is more smaller. So rest of the bolts are same. This is three sizes we have it. So these smaller one for this VTEC controllers is solenoids, intake and exhaust, and rest of the thing is longer one, which is hold on valve cover. So make sure whenever you're fixing back, the bolts are correct, otherwise it will broke. Now fun part is started. If you can see anything on this valve, you can see one point over here. This is out. So definitely number 3 get hit, and that's out. And if you can see on the exhaust, they have something came out over here. That's intake. Number 3 broken. So definitely valves are banned, especially on number. So definitely it's broken. If you can see it, I can show you that was came out over here. And if you can see the orientation of the valve springs and everything, it's hinged. So only good news is until now that the head job is required, but I don't know, once it's open completely we can figure out what's going on normally. Okay, that's also fall down, and this is also loose, which is out. Anyways, these are how you see it. Now other side, you can see over here something, cannot see it. Okay, that's how it goes. Now I'll go and check it over here. Chain looks good, but this upper thing is gone, so definitely timing is off. That's why it's make a problem. Yes, that's it. Now once I remove the head, check the physical pistons clearance and everything, I can make a video, but right now diagnostic is done. So now it's up to customer, either if they wanted to change the engine or they wanted to rebuild the head. That's it. Have a good one and be safe, and Please subscribe my channel. Hopefully you will find some tricks to figure out what's going on. Thank you for sharing. Subscribe. This is Sharo from Auto Services Provider. Hopefully you like the video. Thanks. If you can see under this, maybe I can take a focus. Okay. See it from here. Maybe I can see it from here. Uh-huh. Cannot go in deeper. I can use a Microsoft camera, but definitely I know there's a missing part over here. Chain is stuck, but stiff, but something broken inside. That's why it's jumped. That's it.